This big guy is covered in flab, but he's only around 600 pounds. Not only is he incredibly strong, he's also light on his feet. A triple backflip in midair, then scaling walls to escape. The cops can only stare. By the time they react and try to shoot, well, the cop is left completely unharmed. But he's not a hitman. He's a dead man. His name is Nick. 3 days ago, he was just a regular cop. But during a mission, because he refused to pocket stolen gold with his partner, Bobby killed him. He fell from a height and died instantly. But the next second, Nick opened his eyes again. Everything around him was frozen, like a photograph. Before he could figure out what was happening, a massive vortex appeared in the sky. It slowly sucked him in. Suddenly, Nick was yanked and teleported into an office. A woman sat across from him. She explained, "This is the Rest in Peace Department, or RIPD. I'm the chief here. Since you were a cop in life, you have two choices. Face judgment or become an RIPD officer. We catch dead souls who try to skip out on their judgment. Working even after death? Who in their right mind would agree to that?" Nick refused, but the chief added, "If you take the job, you can go back to your hometown, Boston, and see your wife again." Hearing that, Nick changed his mind on the spot. The chief took him to the Boston field office. A huge, brutish dead soul was causing trouble. Several officers couldn't hold him back. Just then, that handsome old cowboy walked in. He'd be Nick's new partner. His name is Roy. He died in the 19th century. Been on the force for over 200 years. Roy led him into a bathroom. He flushed the toilet. They teleported into a video rental store. Back in the land of the living, Roy first took Nick to a cemetery to witness his own funeral. Seeing his wife walk away in grief, Nick couldn't help but run to her, but she didn't recognize him. And the killer Bobby told him to get lost. Then he walked off with Nick's wife. Nick asked Roy, "Why doesn't anyone recognize me?" Roy explained, "RIPD officers can't use their real faces in the living world. To the living, you and I look like this. Could you watch the road? Ha ha ha. You love me, right, this time?" Nick now looks like a middle-aged Chinese guy, and Roy looks like a sexy lady with big hair. Personal business settled. Roy took Nick on his first mission. According to a tip, a dead soul is hiding in this building. Roy ordered some takeout first. Then they moved in. They knocked on the door. The guy who opened it had freshly escaped written all over his face. He denied everything, but Roy pulled out the takeout. He started eating, loud and proud. The guy couldn't take his eyes off the food. He started squirming. His body began to shake. Then he finally revealed his true form. Nick tried to cuff him. The dead soul ripped off the refrigerator door and threw it. He grabbed a carton of milk and tried to run. Nick grabbed his hand, cuffing them together. But the dead soul didn't hesitate. He ripped off his own hand and threw it at Nick. As he ran, he poured the gold from the milk carton into his mouth. Then he crashed through the window. "Oh, shh,